What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel and to episode two of Bulking with Britt. Today is actually Friday. I just got back from running a whole bunch of errands and just thought I would kind of fill you in on what I'm up to today, what I picked up, what I have going on, XYZ. So I hope everybody is having an incredible day so far. So this is like a kind of super random way to start a video, I feel like, but the first thing I did this morning is I got up, I got ready, and I went to therapy, okay? We're gonna normalize therapy here on Britt Shaheen's channel and in the real world because I think we should talk about it. I have so many friends, like, even here in Lexington that I've been having this conversation with, like, I genuinely think everyone should go to therapy. Even if you're not going through some crazy life, difficult life change, anything, there are reasons to go to therapy. There are things that we need to deal with as people. I started going to therapy in college. My personal experience, my third year of college, I moved from Spain to Boston to finish up university, and when I got there, I was like really struggling. I was working like an internship, and then I was working nights so I was working 3 jobs. So I was doing an internship, and then I would work nights at 2 different bars until like 3, 4 in the morning. And then I would get up and I'd have 8 a.m. class, and I was going to school, and I was just killing myself. And my grades were slipping. I had no friends. I had no social life. I had made all these friends and built this whole life in Spain, and then all of a sudden I was living in Boston, and I just like didn't know how I fit in, and I was having a hard time. This was actually a time I had gone through a breakup right when I moved to Boston with Brandon. We spent about a year apart when I was going to school before we got back together in 2018. And basically, yeah, I was having a hard time getting out of bed. My grades weren't great for the first time in my life, and things just weren't going well. So I went to, actually, most schools, I think all schools actually now provide this. I went to like the health center at my school and just kind of said that I needed to talk to someone, which is a big step. Like, I think that's the first step, when you finally say like, hey, I think I need some advice, like I need help. And that's hard to say, and it's really uncomfortable to say, but I think we all need to like put down our pride sometimes and ask for help, and I get it. And so that's something that I did. I asked for help, and I got a therapist, and for about 8 weeks I went to therapy directly through my school, so it was free, which is awesome. I think all schools provide it for free for a certain amount of time. And honestly, from the first session to the last session, my grades went from C's to A's. My social life went from 0 to 100, and I just gained so much more confidence and like figured out how to deal with things that I was going through. And it's so valuable to talk to somebody that isn't judgmental or has no opinion of you or anything. And I just really like worked through a lot of my issues doing that. And mind you, I was like 19, 20, like I didn't really know what I was doing anyway. So it was so helpful. And ever since then, I've gone through stages where I've gone and I haven't gone and whatever. And usually when I'm like going through something or I'm really struggling, I would reach out to one. And after I graduated college, I started going to one because I was having some trouble with my job and some anxiety and some other things when I was living in Boston. And this is the thing to remember. You're not gonna find your therapist on your first try. If you decide that you need help, like, it doesn't always happen the first try. So I went through 3 therapists in Boston, 3 appointments, which most will do like a free appointment first, so you can decide. 3 different ones, and then the 4th one I liked enough to continue seeing. And that happens all the time. Like, you just have to click with that person. And looking back at the one that I had in Boston, I'm like, I don't think I'd ever go to one like that again. Some therapists are really like technical and like psychological and weird, and some are really quiet, some are really out there, some are really fun. Like, everyone has a different personality. Therapists have different personalities. So I eventually found one that was like, okay, enough. And then obviously the past like 2 years, I haven't been seeing one because I've been running around to different countries, XYZ. And at some point during my time in Kentucky, I was able to find one here. And I got really lucky. The first person that I found, my therapist now, she is lovely, she's wonderful, and I met her and I was like, this is the one. Like, I was so sure she's my favorite one I've ever had. So I go once a week. And whenever I'm in Kentucky, I've been going. So like anytime I'm in Kentucky, I go once a week. And now that I'm living here more permanently, I will continue to go. And I just think we should normalize it. I go and I talk about things, and it's just, for me especially, there are lots of you out there who have opinions on me and my life, and I can't share everything on here because, like, you know, we don't all want to open our lives completely up to judgment, but especially people who are like in the public eye, like me here sharing my life on the internet. It's really valuable for me to talk to somebody who you know, doesn't watch my YouTube channel or has like no opinion of me. She's unbiased, and I just love her, and she's great, and she, you know, it's just really helpful to get things off your chest sometimes. And yeah, I want to make it a goal on my channel. I talk a lot about mental health on here, and I think we should normalize therapy. If you have been thinking about going to therapy, if you're thinking, you know, maybe I need to talk to someone, maybe it would be helpful for me to just say things out loud. Like, we find a lot of clarity in ourselves when we say things out loud, and I find that, and I don't have a ton of close friends like here in Kentucky that I'm like getting coffee with and chatting with, so it is really good for me. And if you're thinking about it, I say go for it. At least go once, see how you feel. If you hate it, you never have to go back. If it's good for you, then keep trying. Like, everyone has things to work through, and I think it's really, really important to prioritize that. And I'm really grateful that I have her. Like, after going this morning, I literally feel better. It's the first time I've been in a while, and obviously there's lots of things going on in my life. So it was really good to just kind of like get some things off my chest and say them out loud and get some advice, and yeah, just like to have some direction from an outside source. It's really good. So I support that. I support you. If you're thinking about going, you should freaking go. Now, on another note, again, because I am like actually living in this apartment now, and I'm not just like visiting between countries, I will actually be staying here. I have started to finally furnish this unit. So I figure, like, before I thought I was gonna be, you know, living in Canada, so I didn't really do anything to the apartment because I was like, I'm not gonna spend money on a place that I'm really not gonna live. But now that I'm here, I figure I will. So I've changed some things up. I wanna show you some stuff I picked up today. Let's go through it right now, and then I'm gonna make a meal and hit the gym. So as far as things I've picked up, I have Mila on the couch over here. This couch before looked like this. So this is what we were working with, and I went into Target the other day with no intention of buying anything, but I saw these pillows. They still have the tags on them because I was still deciding if I was gonna keep them, but they are so soft and amazing, and I just love this pink. It says they're from Target, but they're Oco-Tex Standard 100. I think they're from Magnolia. That's what I wanna say. So yeah, I wanna say that they're, I don't know. They were in the Magnolia section of Target, but they have this like blush color, and what I'm actually gonna do is I have these canvases over here from before that I just feel like I need some new refreshed stuff on the wall. So I'm gonna get canvases that have like some blush or some silver or something in them that I can put up here, so that kind of all pulls it together. So that is like a little update that I've done. And then over here, we have the terrifying mess of a kitchen that I have. So another thing that I purchased when I was at Target is this little board here. So if I move these, this board, it's like a whiteboard, right? For like your days. And this is set up between morning, afternoon, and evening, and you're able to just like write stuff here. And for me, I recommend this to my clients that are kind of struggling with like goals and everyday things. And again, since like, you know, I'm dealing with some stuff, I figured that I would do this to kind of hold myself accountable, to make sure I'm getting things done during the day, to not just be like, you know, hanging around watching freaking movies on Netflix. I figured this would be a good way to do it. So the night before, I write down my morning, afternoon, and evening like must-dos for the day. And I look at this in the morning and I'm like, here are the things, you gotta do them. Like, this is on your list. So I got that. I thought that would be good for me. And I also got, let's see, and that was only like $12, like it was not expensive. And then I got this big giant calendar right here. Obviously I'm starting prep soon, so I just wanted to have a nice calendar to keep track of everything. And when I turn that room over there into an actual office, all of these things will have a home, which is good. Okay, so then I went to Home Goods this morning, and I got this little tray right here, which is just this like kind of off-white sparkly situation because I have this giant island and I have no centerpiece. So my centerpiece right now is this cutting board that my twin brother actually made me. Well, it's not a cutting board, I guess it's a cheese board. But I just have this with some of my candles on it, and I figure I will put this in the middle of this large space and make it like a nice little centerpiece, put some other stuff on it. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but that will be there. I also got this basket to put, you know, to be fair, I don't actually know where I'm gonna put this. Maybe like here, because I just have blankets all over the place. In this way, I will have a home for them, so they're not just sitting on my couch all the time. So I've got that basket. I also picked up, if you have a dog, oh my gosh, if you're not giving your dog bully sticks and they're a tough chewer, you're missing out. I give Mila these because she is the toughest chewer you have ever seen in your life, aren't you? Literally, she will destroy any bone in like 20 minutes, and these bully sticks take her hours. They're so good. Make sure you get the odor-free ones, but they're literally so expensive. Like normally a bag like this, I wish I could see what the actual price is, but normally a bag like this would literally be like $20, which is freaking absurd. They're so expensive, and I hate to be crude, but I'm pretty sure they're made of like cow penis, which I don't know why my dog likes them, but she does. So I give her these, and at Home Goods they're only $5, so I got like a million bags of them because they're the only treats that actually she can't destroy. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my next meal of the day, and then we are going to head over to the gym.
Two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, over and over again. Going right back to the start, starting from where we begin. And I don't wanna be your friend, I just wanna be in love. And even if I'm chasing you is good enough. I keep on running back to you. I can't lose this time, and no matter what I do, I can't lose my. I keep on running back to you. I can't lose this time, and no matter what I do, I can't lose my. Fit you in a box with a little bit of passion, but because you won't fit, I throw a fit and I leave you alone. And I don't wanna be alone, and I just wanna be in love. And even if I'm chasing you, no matter what, I keep on running back to you. I can't lose this time, and no matter what I do, I can't lose my. I keep on running back to you. I can't lose this time, and no matter what I do, I can't lose my. I keep on running back to you. I keep on running back to you. I can't lose my. We can die young, but we'll never die young. We can die young, but we'll never die young. I keep on running back to you. I can't lose this time, and no matter what I do, I can't lose my. I keep on running back to you. I can't lose this time, and no matter what I do, I can't lose my. I can't lose this time, and no matter what I do, I can't lose my. I keep on running back to you. I try to fit you in a box with a little bit of passion, but because you won't fit, I throw a fit and I leave you alone. And I don't wanna be alone, and I just wanna be in love. And even if I'm
Alright you guys, so it is the next day now and I just wanted to hop on here and end this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the workout and you continue enjoying the bulking with Britt workouts. That was one of the like heavy glute days that I'm going to be doing, and like I said, I will be sharing all of those workouts with you guys in a special way very soon. So look out for the next video. There will be something exciting coming to go along with bulking with Britt. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Don't forget to oh, my phone rang. Oh, hold on. Okay, that was my mom. So what I was saying, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video if you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for watching. As always, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.